All right, this one is challenging my ability to balance three boxes. And since I have three pair of, well, I only have two pair of the 2018 version of The Last Shot, today is June the 14th. This was the day that Michael Jordan pushed off on Byron Bryan, I don't know, his name was spelled funny, and nailed that shot to win that sixth championship ring, right? So The Last Shot is the 14. Now, this is my pair from, gosh, man, let me see. I have to look at the production date because it's the gray box. I think it's 2005, which is not the one that came out a few years ago that was really crappy. The quality was really bad, and I'm excited to see if the quality is better on this shoe. But this is not a review. This is for you to check to see what your UPC is and the production date to verify authenticity. But I want to show my old beat-up version that I actually balled in and is really a beater now in comparison to the new one. So I'm going to do that in a second. And I'm going to put this box down so you guys can see the new stuff. But 85 to 2005 20th anniversary. And there goes the shoes in there. They're beat to hell. But they still look pretty good. I mean, when you think about it. I'm coming back to those, though. So let's get into these. We're going to see the box is the typical black box, which would have been really cool if they would have done something special because they released it on the Last Shot day to celebrate it, but it's just a regular black Jordan box. And the style code is 487471003. SRP is 190. The color is black, varsity red, and black. Air Jordan 14 Retro. This is an 8.5. I have an 8.5 and I have a 10.5. The 8.5 UPC is 887-230-349-730. And there's a 14 at the end. Now, let me switch that with the 10.5 and give you the UPC for the 10.5. 887-230-349-778. And there's a 14 at the end. So I'm going to put the size 10 down. And I'm going to pick up the size 8.5, open it up so you can get a chance to see inside of the box. And the first thing I look at always is the top of the box to see if there's a stamp. And there's no stamp. There's no stamp on the edge of the lid or in the top of the lid. So we do see that there's 23s on the paper. It's the white and gold. So I'm going to take out these Last Shots out of the box, pick them up, and look inside of the box to see if there's a stamp on the inside. And there's no stamp on the inside of the box either. So you won't be able to verify as far as quality control. You won't be able to verify your authenticity based on the quality control stamp and the date of production on the shoe size tag. So we are going to go a little bit further and look at what's inside of the box. Now I want to pick up the 10.5 real quick and see if there's a stamp inside of this one, and there is not. So there's not a stamp in the 8.5 or a 10.5. So if you got a pair and you don't have a stamp, you should be okay. I'm going to go with the fact that there's just no stamp. Now I'm going to flip that over, and I'm looking at the suede, the nubuck on this, and it looks a lot like the version that came out a few years ago, which is kind of not as exciting for me because when I show you the suede on my version, my old beaters, you're going to be like, wow, yeah, the materials were much better back then. But let's get these out so we can do a 360 and check it out, because it's still a great looking shoe, man. That Ferrari design. Oh, the shoe inserts, these white ones are in here, and underneath you still have your brown shoehorn, your Jordan shoehorn. I'm going to pull that out because it should have paper underneath it as well, and it does. Paper underneath it, Jordan shoehorn, and there goes the side of it at OF 8.5 to 10. All right, so we got that taken care of. I'm going to put that back inside. On the inside, the footbed, the Jumpman is red. We got our 8.5 logo. And if you look at the red on that, that is really nice. That metallic red is beautiful here and underfoot. All right, and on this opposite side, that metallic red is really, really nice. The size tag, you do have the 14 on the back still, right? The size tag, I'm going to give you the dates of production, 11/15/17 to 02/03/18. All right, so the aglets are silver. just like it is on the older versions. So they stay pretty true to that, and I'm going to stop saying so in a second. Let me get this back inside and get you guys to your 360. Okay, ready? And now that we're back in focus, let's get that 360 in. And here we go. There goes your toe. There goes the toe box. Move that over. Goes the top of the shoe. Now fix this so it won't look so crooked. There's the top of the shoe. You want to go to the lateral. Go to the right lateral. Make sure the toe is in there. Now, the leather is premium here. This is a nice premium tumbled leather. I'm going to move that up so you can get a good look at it on the medial of that left shoe. And on the medial of the right shoe, that is a really, really nice leather. So while I'm a little bit depressed about the suede here, which doesn't even move, it's just straight nubuck, the leather more than makes up for it. More than makes up for it. So, did I give you the heel counter and the outsole? I don't think I did. Now you see your brake lights down there at the bottom and the tire tread coming up the back of the shoe. I'm going to show you how bad mines look now in a second. And give you that outsole. So, let's do a little bit of a comparison and then we're going to wrap this one up because it is getting long, right? So, what does my old pair look like? Let's see. We come back, we got that size 12, right? These did run big, so they fit me just fine, even though I'm a size 13. These ran big. Now, I'm not talking about your pair. And you check that out. And even back then, they had the stamp down there at the end, right? You can barely make out my stamp now. It's 2005, 09, 05. You can make it out really well. 2005, 09, 05. Now we do that and we come back. And this is, I really should start doing this more often. It's just that I don't like taking out my beaters for you guys. But you can look at how nappy the suede was on these. How nice that suede was. See what I'm saying? Now the leather on the other one is more tumbled. I'm going to move this. See, this is the new one. And here is mine, my older one. But you look at the numbers on the back peeling off, man. I killed these things. Killed them. Now, I should possibly take them and try to restore them or something like that. But, you know, I just never got around to it. But I thought it'd be interesting for you to see what it looks like when you actually wear your shoes as opposed to just kind of kicking it and not wearing your shoes. Production date, 7/14/05, 8/25/05. That's 13 years. And look at it. I could wear these today if I wanted to. 13 years. That's quality. Far cry from a lot of the things that have been made recently. But you can see my letters falling off. But that's it. I'll wrap that up. And it's really kind of nostalgic, man. And checking that out. And you look at the tongue, the suede on my tongue. It's just so nice. I'll see you guys on the next one. That's it for today. Got to pack and ship and get these shoes out of here. I appreciate all you guys that are watching. I appreciate you guys that don't complain about the camera. As we get more subscribers, when I get to 1,000 and YouTube starts paying me, I'll get a new camera and then watch the work that I do. But you guys that aren't complaining about it, I appreciate it. Peace.